Hello everybody, it's True Detective here in the nature, and today I'm gonna teach you about the matrix. And the matrix, which is about 20% of everything that is. And the matrix grows out of the unconscious. The matrix grows out of our ways of looking at the dreams there and awakening from those and finding ourselves in a module that has a seed that is not part of the matrix, and that's the 20% that we live in the waking reality. And this restores, saves stuff in the 20%, including the reservoir for that matrix. And when we are asleep or we are falling asleep, there's a couple of stuff that happens. There's spinning motion. There's the galaxy's backwards climb, and you could call that the backwards zoom of the galaxies. And on top of these structures, we can also save matrix memories. So when the matrix gives you a memory, it goes into a certain level of the mind. When you look at something that is created by the matrix, created in the matrix, it gets stored in a certain part of the mind, and this part of the mind is more surface level but very hard to access somewhat in the waking consciousness. And we think that we see dreams as they are, but really it happens like this, that we have a vortex that goes up and down, and the matrix memories are stored kind of like more upper there, closer to the waking state. And when we are asleep, we tune into predator noise. We tune into it like this, and this jolts us closer to the matrix memories. And if we want to go deeper into that, if we want to go to the 80%, so to say, when normally we live in the 20% of that matrix, which has a seed, and that is growing out of it, the module that needs quite a bit of energy, and this energy cannot be restored by the matrix itself. As you understand, there's nothing in the matrix that helps you re-energize to live in the matrix. So think about this. When you are asleep, there's two types of dreams. There's memory transcendent dreams. There's stuff that you have never seen, and then there's stuff that you have seen. And it happens like this. This is how visions work. That visions happen there. You see parts of it. They unfold. There's an unfolding and a closing down in the face of that falling asleep, and then you forget some of that. And these visions, they are counted and added on top of each other's, added on like plus plus plus, and in the end, when you wake up fully, you look back at it and you kind of piece it together, and you forget everything that you saw.